Love Living by Francesco Pontoriero. This summer around July, one of my dad's friends came to our beach house with his family. It was a pretty normal day at Seaside Park, eating, sleeping, swimming, and hearing the ice cream guy screaming, "Ice cream, Italian ice, cold drinks." That night we had a bonfire on the sand, and my dad's friend's wife wanted me to sing. So I gladly sang a few songs. Suddenly I noticed that she started sobbing, and her daughters were bawling as well. That's when I remembered that my dad's best friend has pancreatic cancer. My heart broke. Why does my dad's friend have to go through cancer day in and day out? Why does he have to get poison pumped through his body to help him? Why can't his daughters say "I love you" without getting their hearts broken because they know they might not be able to tomorrow? Hi, I'm Francesco Pontoriero. Today I'm talking about why and how I try to live life to the fullest and how you can too. Now before I start, I want to say that living life to the fullest isn't just a phrase that you hear when you open up fortune cookies. It's challenging yourself, experiencing new things, and interacting with others. I try to live life to the fullest because living life to the fullest gives me an unlimited supply of gratification, which is, according to Bomu Choki, the best cure for depression and sadness. I cannot emphasize enough how true that is. One of my best friends didn't live life to his fullest. Instead, he looked at things from a negative perspective and began to dislike things he once loved. He unfortunately developed depression and lost his meaning. Living life to the fullest prevents the loss of purpose that my friend endured. If you live life to the fullest, you'll have never-ending motivation because you'll know your purpose. When living life to the fullest, I feel the sensation of striving for life changes and new experiences, according to Zero Dean, an author and filmmaker. Living life to the fullest means continually reaching out for newer, richer, deeper life-changing experiences. It means using those experiences as a means for personal growth and pushing the boundaries of yourself mentally, spiritually, and intellectually for the betterment of yourself and the world at large. You never know how long you're going to live. You don't know if you're going to wake up tomorrow. I don't know, nobody knows. Now that you know why living life to the fullest is so beneficial, you probably want to find out how you can live your best life. To be honest, there's no right way to do this. Either way, there's going to be some struggle and hardship in your life that you're going to have to bounce back from. But what works for me is to do things out of the ordinary. Even small things like walking in a different hallway to class. Those will eventually lead to big changes. If you're stuck to routines, how will you grow as a person? How can you change for the better? Brene Brown calls this act of taking risks vulnerability. She said in one of her TED Talks, "Vulnerability is not knowing victory or defeat. It's understanding the necessity of both. It's engaging. It's being all in." Unfortunately, many people in our generation are frightened to be vulnerable. I know I was. I think it's because people are afraid of being different and possibly making a fool of themselves. For example, 2 years ago, the cast of Aladdin here at our school had over 50 kids. This year, there were barely 50 auditions for Shrek. This shows that the lack of vulnerability is only increasing as younger grades are more frightened to expose themselves than my grade was 2 years ago. Another way that you can live life to its fullest potential is by looking at things from a good point of view. The glass half full versus half empty. It'll make small positive things in life be more substantial and anticipated. For example, if it's Tuesday and you can't wait till Friday, instead of saying, "Ugh, 4 days till Friday," say, "After tomorrow night, it's Thursday. That means Friday's almost here." I know it sounds kind of ridiculous, but it helps me keep my chin up. Through my pursuit of living life to the fullest, I found that I've been a happier, more energetic person overall. Before, I felt that some days dragged on. I went through the motions and just needed a break. I frequently thought, what's the point? Through living life to the fullest, I found the point. Did Kobe Bryant know that he would die in a helicopter crash? No. Did my dad's friend know that he would get deadly cancer? No. Did Kevin Hart know that he would break his back in a car accident? No. So this is what I ask of you. Please live life to the fullest. Please live with challenges and new experiences. Please love yourself and love others. Please make the most of your time on earth because before you know it, it'll be gone. Thank you.